The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Evansville High School. And it doesn't get any bigger than those sectional championship games. I know state's a big deal when you play state games, but there's something just a little bit more intimate, something a little more emotional when you get into a sectional game. You're actually in a high school gym somewhere, so the players are accessible to talk to the coach beforehand and the players beforehand. And here we are, another sectional championship. And like Tim Alsma said, never take it for granted that we're at another sectional championship because it's very hard to get here. And they've done it the last 3 years in a row with a special bunch of girls. And looking forward to this game. It's number 2 in the state, Waupun, getting set to take on number 3 in the state, the Edgewood Crusaders in this ball game. And this should be a good one, Randy.
Yeah, and I can't agree with you more, Steve. Sectional semifinals, sectional finals, about as exciting as it gets because both crowds, both teams are so invested in their players on the court. So sometimes you see it get pretty raucous, and that's what we're expecting today.
Yeah, it's going to be just a great atmosphere. And the last time these two teams met was the sectional championship 2 years ago, and that was on the 5th of March over at Wautoma. And a disappointing outcome for the Crusaders in that ball game. Waupun took it to them pretty strong. We'll talk about that game. I wrote a few things down about that ball game. But, again, these two teams don't meet each other unless it gets to a key point. And here we are, sectional championship again, and everything at stake. That trip up to the Rec Center in Green Bay. It's just going to be a great matchup between these two teams. Waupun battle-tested after taking on a very good Lake Mills team and winning that game just a couple days ago. So here we go. We'll see what I've been hearing a lot of good things about Edgewood, though. They're pretty good top to bottom and can take some pretty good girls off the bench, and we'll get Tim's view of that with his interview coming up in just a few minutes. But it looks like people pouring in pretty good from both teams right now.
Yeah, it does, and this is a very nice facility, very hospitable to you and I and Big Nate. So we got to like it, and yeah, perfect venue, I believe, for a sectional championship game. Just about the right size.
Well, we'll come back and talk about the teams, talk about the games that they had to play to get to this point, and that's all coming your way as our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Evansville High School at Sectional Championship Division III Girls Basketball. Waupun taking on the Crusaders of Edgewood. Back after this on RP Sports.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's Candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151, Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
And whatever it was over in that look. Okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Yarmka, big Nate Young on the video streaming, and everything's going right. We got a lot of people coming in right now, kind of pointing out people we know as they're coming in, waving to people. You can hardly get back up here. You'd find so many people that want to talk to you when you come up here, because you kind of become part of their world of maybe their grandkids out there and associate it with it, because we cover their games. So that's one of the cool things about doing games, which we have a passion for, obviously, for doing it and not getting rich doing it, but we just love to be here at the games and keep in touch with the new athletes that are coming through and their parents. And some of those parents are actually people that I called games for years ago when I first started doing play-by-play, and even coached some of them in some of their sports. So yeah, it's fun to just take a look at the crowd and see who's all coming in right now. So a nice showing here by Waupun, making the trip down to Evansville, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere, but still got here pretty easily from Madison.
Yeah, nice country, beautiful area. And yeah, I kind of have to admit, Steve, I looked around and I thought, well, it's not the best crowd, but then I realized it's not even 12:30 yet, so it's way early. There's going to be a lot of people, and they are rolling in at a steady pace right now.
I'm going to kind of look at the bracket just a little bit. Of course, Waupun taking on Edgewood, and in the other bracket that they have listed here, Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Now, there's a scary team for anybody out there. They're kind of leering. They're a big stud player over there. They've got a nicely coached team, and they are in action. They take on Catholic Memorial. Kettle Moraine Lutheran is a number 2 seed, and Catholic Memorial the number 1 seed, but they're battling over at Brown Deer, and they have a 1 o'clock game today too. So we wish the Chargers good luck representing the East Central Conference.
And that's a team that was able to defeat Waupun this year on Waupun's home court. So very good, and as you mentioned, the Leering girl, one of the better ones in the state. Just an amazing athlete. And I think she had 36 against Waupun in that game. She was unstoppable.
Yeah, we split with them during the season.
Right.
We beat them over there earlier in the season. But taking a look at other sectionals that are going on, so there's only 8 teams that are left right now, and at the end of the day, they'll be down to the 4 that are going to go to the state tournament. All winners heading to state. The losers done for the season. Baldwin Woodville, number 1 seeded team, taking on number 1 seeded Elk Mound. So it all kind of worked out over in their sectional that the top team, both of them made it from both halves of that sectional. And Wittenberg Burnhamwood. Hey, we're working here, Ann. We're working, Ann. Her to get her. And Smith's out there in the crowd. One of the people, many people we know here being born and raised Waupun guys. Wittenberg Burnhamwood, they're also playing. They're a number 1 seed taking on number 1 Appleton Xavier. So those are the teams that are going at it in Division 3 today. Of course, there's 5 divisions, so a lot of teams going at it today, but it's just fun. I love this environment. I love that I can just go walk down and talk to the coach, which you can't do when you go to the Rush Center. you have no access to the players or no access to the coach. Even after the game, they have a press conference, and you just kind of have to take their feed on that. But here you can go talk to the coach and go down there and talk to the people in the crowd, and it's just a really nice atmosphere going to a high school gym like this.
Exactly why we said this is such a great atmosphere, and and so many people just invested in their specific team of one of the two teams that's here today, and it makes it so much more exciting, so much more fun. I'm thinking, kind of looking to see if the boys team would be coming or not, because they play tonight too at 7.
I heard that they were gonna come. So I'm I was seeing
some of the student section. I was trying to look and see if any of maybe the coach will let them come. Yeah, why not?
I would think they would be, because they're going to be playing tonight. We're going to be doing their game at Lake Mills against Lake Mills. It'll be a regional championship over there. So we're going to pack all our stuff up from here when this game is done and head over to Lake Mills. So I love those double dipping days where we can do a couple of games in one day. We've done that plenty of times before. I remember going to Heartland Arrowhead for a girls basketball game, and then hopping in the car and heading over to do the boys game at Poinet that night. And we even kind of stopped at a restaurant, I believe, over by East Town Mall, just outside of it there, and had some food before then, which we're going to have to hunt down a restaurant too between games. But exciting. Nice, beautiful day, so people have no trouble, which they could have this time of year normally. Should be some snow on the ground and some cold winds, but now it's a nice, beautiful day, and nobody even wearing a winter jacket. Some people wearing no jackets coming in, and just a beautiful day. So looking forward to a great game between these two teams. And we'll talk a little bit about their last games for these teams, and we also have an interview with Coach Tim Alsma coming up as the pregame show continues live from Evansville High School, southern part of the state here in Wisconsin, close to Janesville, south of Madison. Back after this on RP Sports.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist, with muddled old fashions, third-pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch. The Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1 Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Ballweg Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballweg Turf and Leisure North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Go online at ballweg.biz.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook. Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Add Wind and Unwind to your calendar for a spring filled with fun events and workshops. March 2nd from 9 until 2, enjoy mimosa flights and loaded bloodies during the Vintage Shop Hop, a delicious beginning to your day of vintage discoveries. March 14th, celebrate at their St. Patty's Party with live music from One Lane Highway, Shepherd's Pie, and Irish cocktail flights. A festive day of green and joy. For more details and additional events being added, visit wind-unwind.com and follow on Facebook.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Okay, welcome back to Evansville High School. Beautiful facility here. A great gym that can hold a lot of people. I say this hasn't been around for a whole long time, but still a nice-looking gym, good size here for the middle of nowhere. And we are here ready to bring you the sectional championship game in Division III. Waupun Lady Warriors getting here for the third year in a row, taking on an opponent they played 2 years ago in a sectional championship, the Edgewood Crusaders. And let's talk a little bit, Randy, about that game over in Lodi. That was a physical game to say the least. Lodi, I should say not Lodi, but Lake Mills came out and a very physical team. Not a tall team. Waupun towered over them, but they had some girls that were very physical, built very strongly in that ball game against the Lady Warriors, and they did a good job. They really contained Waupun. It was a seesaw battle until Waupun finally pulled ahead at the end of the game, and that was a battle. Great radio. You didn't know the game was decided till the last little bit. Randy even put the dagger down at about minute 45, and they got back within 3 during that time. But they did hang on and win the game. But an entertaining game for the fans.
Yeah, and I think Coach Ryan Lind from Lake Mills, he did a nice job preparing. Obviously, Waupun kind of a favorite, even though they're maybe not the top seed in the state, but maybe a favorite to go all the way. And they prepared well. They had a plan, and that was pretty much to try and lock down on Cale Peterson and then Lydia a little bit and challenge some of the other players to go and score. So it worked pretty well. And you mentioned it exactly. Very strong players, good legs underneath them, and their plan was to get physical, get into the Waupun girls' feet and into their legs and work in their space a little bit and make things difficult. And it worked for a while, but then Waupun just too good, and I think especially Lydia.
Lydia had a monster game.
She took it on herself to create for herself and her teammates and drive the ball to the rim and either make the shot or dish at the right moment. So it really came down to her just beating her defender in straight line drives.
In that game, Lydia Alsma, 21 points, 6 rebounds. Cale Peterson, they had a girl that followed her wherever she went. I said if she went to the bathroom, that girl would be right there with her hand in her face, right in the bathroom too. But they did a good job, I thought, against Waupun. They had a good game plan. Obviously, offensively, their game plan was, let's get it inside, maybe draw some fouls on Waupun. And everybody that got the ball inside against a much taller Waupun team, everybody put a good head fake on to get them off their feet, maybe draw a foul or just maybe a clearer shot to get it off. And that's what they did to success early in that ball game. And Waupun jumped out to a 5-0 lead. They came back and got the next 10 points after that.
Yeah, they did. And yeah, absolutely. Their game plan was we're going to box out like crazy and we're going to sit down on shot fakes and be patient, not let Cale Peterson, Trinity Pierce, Eden Schultz block our shots. And they were very good at it. And they're not afraid to throw their shoulder in there and generate a little space. The officials let them play.
Let them do it.
And that's fine. And, you just got to play through it. So, yeah, it was a good adjustment by Waupun at halftime.
And we're going to have an interview with Tim Alsma talking about his opponent here tonight, talking about the mindset of the Waupun girls when I got a chance to talk to him and what it's like and how important it is and how special it is to get to the sectional tournament these last 3 years. And that interview is coming your way in just a few minutes as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Evansville High School on RP Sports.
Looking for someone to take care of your tree needs? Call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds one mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd. Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now, right before your tax return comes in. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's Candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong. It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shop these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week. Get a pound of strawberries, 6-ounce blackberries, pint of blueberries, 2 for $5. Brewpub Latte Matta Pizza, $4.99 with your card. Get deals on rice-a-roni or pasta-roni, 5 for $5 with your card. And potatoes, the big 5-pound bag, $1.49. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly, Waupun, all this week. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Welcome back to Evansville High School. We're in the southern part of the state. Sectional championship game of Division III girls basketball. Waupun getting set to take on the Crusaders of Edgewood. And I've got the head coach for Waupun with me right now, Tim Alsma. Here we go. This is what a lot of people say is the most tense game, the most emotional game when you play sectional championship, even more so than going to state. And I don't know if you agree with that. You've kind of experienced this the last couple of years, but here you are, another sectional championship game and a very good opponent with Edgewood as your opponent today.
It's going to be a fun game. When you look at the two teams and kind of how the matchups were drawn up in the section, I thought these were, in my mind, the two best teams that they're going to face off. I think Edgewood is going to be one of the tougher opponents we've had all year, just from a standpoint of they're just so well balanced from the center position all the way to the guards, and they've got a deep bench. And we have to be able to make sure that we control our parts of the matchups as well, and they got to control theirs at the same time. So I think today is one of those where we come out with a mindset of setting the tone defensively, and then on offense we'll just have to make sure that we roll with whatever they're throwing at us. So yeah, we're excited about the matchup for sure.
What do you expect to maybe see out of your opponent here today? Full court pressure or anything? Are they a real good defensive team? What do you might see from the Crusaders?
Yeah, I think, when you look at them, their half-court defense mirrors Laconia's a little bit, where they're just a real pack-line defense. They'll aggressively guard a couple of our players. I don't know if we're going to see what we saw against Lake Mills the other night, and if we do, we do. But she's pretty true to herself in what she believes in her program. They have run a lot of full court stuff as well, so we've got some plans in place for that, and we'll just have to. It'll be a feeling out for the first 2, 3, 4 minutes of the game, and then things will settle in, and then we'll hopefully have a true plan in mind.
What's the vibe of the girls on the bus ride over? Everybody feeling pretty good, pretty loose going into this game?
That was a long ride. And then to get back to the school here is kind of goofy. But no, they're in a good mindset. We had a little shoot around this morning. They were dialed in, locked in, and focused. And, they're a loose bunch of girls, and I don't want them playing any differently. I want them to go out there relaxed and not let the moment get too big for them. So I think they're ready for it.
Tim, congratulations on getting to this game again, and good luck on this game.
Yeah, I was talking to the coaches yesterday. It is so difficult to get to this level of basketball, to get to the sectional finals, and the fact that we've got, the seniors here, they've done it. This is their third year in a row. So it's a testament to their hard work in our program, and we're certainly proud to be here, but we're hopefully not done.
Well, talking around to people around town, they're pretty proud of you guys too. So good luck tonight and have fun with it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, Tim Alsman joining us, head coach of the Waupun Warriors. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
With us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. A lot to get to, up and down as the weather goes, but everything's always right on keel here.
We're always here. We're always happy. We're always ready. So stop on in. Just be patient with us when we get busy, and everybody have a good time. We'll keep your drinks full, and we're happy to see you all.
I want to talk about the meat raffle coming up on Sunday. Another great day.
Exactly. This week's going to be Forest Mountain Cemetery Association. They've had some damage out there in the cemetery with some trees and whatnot. Funding's a little bit limited. The city, I know, is trying to help them out a little bit, so we're going to jump in and throw our support behind them also.
Taking a peek here, of course, at the girls' basketball teams, the boys' basketball teams. Wish everybody the best of luck. All area teams still fighting.
Exactly. They always do well around here at this time of the year, so stop down. We're going to do everything we can to make sure we get the games up on the TVs for you guys to watch them, and cheer on your local sports teams.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you so much.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgood, Big Nate Young on the video streaming. Players out there warming up. Only 2.5 minutes left in the warm-up, and we are ready to bring you Waupun Lady Warriors Sectional Championship Division III Girls Basketball. I'm pumped up. We got what a blessing that we've had the girls that we had to call games for in these last 4 years, having Cale Peterson and Gracie Gopalin in the starting lineup, and this is their 4th year, and that went pretty fast. And all of a sudden, here they are, seniors playing any game could be their last game, and we won't see them play again in a Waupun uniform. And of course, Lydia Alsma, she started since her freshman year, 3 years in the starting lineup, and saw Roland Harder grow up in her role and turn into a really nice basketball player. She's still got another year left, but never take that for granted. How lucky we have been with Marcus Damask playing. Right now he's playing against the Wisconsin Badgers as their point guard for Illinois, and how lucky were we to see him play. That's 2 state championship games and for 4 years in high school. So really a blessing as an announcer to be able to see the talent that we've seen come through Waupun High School.
Yeah, it certainly has, and it certainly makes it more fun to broadcast games when you have quality product on the court. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people still rolling in. Almost tip-off time coming soon, but yeah, place is starting to pack up.
Yeah, the adult side, because again, I got students on one side across from us, and right in front of us are the parents. And yeah, from side to side, that is filled up right now. People walking in, not much room, and some people kind of spilling over on the sides because that is kind of open for some people as the students are. Pretty good student section. Poor Edgewood 2 years ago, they had a team that was in the state championship on that Saturday, and nobody traveled. Plus, it was in Wautoma. The state championship is down in Madison, where Edgewood is from. But hardly anybody made that cruise up, especially students didn't come up to cheer on their basketball team in the sectional championship game. And Waupun, winning that ball game by a score of 63-42 back on the 5th of February back in 1922. So, yeah, a little different situation. They got a great student section here. A lot of people in the adult section over here. Waupun's got a great, we're in the blackout across from us right now. See some of the basketball players in a game that we're going to be calling tonight over at Lake Mills.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting dynamic traveling here. I mean, it's great. Support the other teams. It's what high school athletics is all about. But then they're going to probably stay here, go somewhere, find something to eat, maybe rest and relax a little bit and get ready for their own game in about 6 hours.
Yeah, Bob Spanbauer is familiar with Evansville. He said we're supposed to go to the Night Owl. He said that's a sports bar that we should be going to and grab a bite to eat there before we head over, because we no time to go home and sit there for like 15 minutes and have to cruise back. So
that's right.
So we are ready to bring you the starting lineups coming here in just a few minutes, and also the beginning of today's sectional championship Division III girls basketball game. Waupun getting set to take on the Crusaders of Madison Edgewood, number 2 and 3 in the state, battling it out. Back after this on RP Sports.
All know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. A lot to get to, up and down as the weather goes, but everything's always right on keel here.
We're always here. We're always happy. We're always ready. So stop on in. Just be patient with us when we get busy, and everybody have a good time. We'll keep your drinks full, and we're happy to see you all.
I want to talk about the meat raffle coming up on Sunday. Another great day.
Exactly. This week's going to be Forest Mountain Cemetery Association. They've had some damage out there in the cemetery with some trees and whatnot. Funding's a little bit limited. The city, I know, is trying to help them out a little bit, so we're going to jump in and throw our support behind them also.
Taking a peek here, of course, at the girls' basketball teams, the boys' basketball teams. Wish everybody the best of luck. All area teams still fighting.
Exactly. They always do well around here at this time of the year, so stop down. We're going to do everything we can to make sure we get the games up on the TVs for you guys to watch them, and cheer on your local sports teams.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you so much.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Evansville. I'm going to call it Evanston a few times. Evansville
or
High School.
Edgewood.
Or Edgewood, yeah.
Mix that up. That would be easy to do.
Yeah, here we go. Sectional championship. This is what it's all about right here. This is why we don't mind giving up a Saturday to go call a huge game, because we have a passion for it, and here we are to bring you it. Waupun Lady Warriors, number 2 team in the state, battling out against the Crusaders of Edgewood. And they're announcing the Waupun starters first. Lydia Alsma, the 5'10 junior, 13 points a game, 32% from behind the arc, great free throw shooter. Maddie Vandestreek, another one of those high energy players out there, great defender. Take some buckets for you once in a while. 5'7 senior. Rowan Harder, 5'10 junior. She does all the banging inside. 8 points a game, 5 rebounds a game. The Energizer Bunny. And the human highlight reel, Gracie Gopalin, 5'4 senior. 9 points a game. And of course, the coach on the court, Cale Peterson, a 6'1 senior. 18 points a game, 12 rebounds a game, a double-double machine. 3.5 assists a game, probably about 3 blocks a game, 74% from the free throw line, complete player. And we are ready here for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Edgewood Crusaders, coached by Laura Stavnes, who's from Rio. There was a Coach Stavnes there that coached the boys basketball team, but she said that's a distant cousin. Once again, I find it hard in that little town of Rio that be a distant cousin. And here's the start. And Lily Moshkow, 5'7 senior, 4 points a game for her. Taya Fernandez, also in the starting lineup. 5'5 senior, 7 points a game, can shoot from outside, 5 assists a game. Aaron Schauer, a 5'9 junior, averaging 10 points a game, also another 3-point shooter out there for the Crusaders. Marin Schmatzer, a 6'2 junior. 6 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, and just a freshman, one of their scoring leaders, 13 points a game. Anna Miller, a 5'8 freshman. So they've got some nice players that are going to be back for a few more years for the Crusaders. Some quality freshmen mixed in with the seniors and juniors out there, but from what I hear, Anna Miller, the real deal, the freshman in the starting lineup for the Crusaders.
You see more and more of that nowadays with all the club ball that these kids play coming up. They're more prepared to play in a high school varsity level at a young age. But yeah, I think the other thing, Marin Schmatzer, she's got some length. She brings some size to the court. She definitely looks like she's a little taller than Cale Peterson.
Oh yeah. Here we go. You can feel the excitement in the air, cheering from both student sections, and here we go. Sectional championship basketball on the way. Peterson wins the tip, and Waupun will have the first possession of the game. Gopalin getting the ball over to Vandestreek, back out on top of the key. Gracie Gopalin. To Peterson along that left side. Man-to-man defense being played by the Crusaders. Tough shot coming up short. Getting the rebound is Rowan Harder. Turns around, puts it up, and gets it to go. Rowan Harder with a putback two. Nice job by Rowan finishing. Fading away from about 3 feet out. Finishes.
Waupun in man-to-man defense as well, which they usually do, open up in that.
Susanna Miller with the ball, little weave they got going out on top, and a good job closing out on the three-point shooters. Three-point shot on the way that comes up short. And a rebound just like on Waupun's side. Getting it is Aaron Schauer. Puts it back up. We're tied at 2 apiece.
Seeing a little three-quarter court pressure right now.
And a lot of activity and contact underneath the basket, but no call. Another one of those playoff games. Let them play a little bit, a little more physical.
Rowan Harder close to getting another offensive rebound. I like her being very active early in this game.
Ball in the lane in the hands of Taya Fernandez. And nice back cut. Peterson goes up to defend it. And Rowan Harder is going to get called maybe for going over the back. The rebound, the attempt by Maren Schmatzer. 2-2 early going of the ball game.
Nice veteran crew here working this sectional final. Not too old, but experienced.
Schauer thought about the three, but Rowan closes in on it. Don't want to get that second foul. Watch out for the back cuts. Looks like they're ready to do that if they get over defended and take off towards the basket. Fernandez has it, guarded by Gracie Gopalin. Back in the hands of Fernandez. Schauer. And back with Fernandez.
Good matchup in the post between Peterson and Schmatzer.
Good job by Rowan Harder to get up there to defend the three-point shooter, Aaron Schauer. A good three-point shooter. Straight away three is no good. And Waupun gets the rebound. Lydia Alsma pushing it up now for the Warriors. Wants to get it up there before the numbers get there. And good job, Lydia, playing very confident basketball. Goes up, pulls up 5-footer, puts it in. Waupun leading 4-2.
Yeah. Shooting threes in the mid-range game, her specialty.
Schauer gets it in the lane. Little half hook shot, no good. Harder with the rebound. Gracie will bring it up now for Waupun. Throws it down the court over to Lydia. Dribbles out near top of the key with it. Waupun setting up, leading 4-2. Because Lydia gets it, catch and shoot three. That's a little off to the right, a little short. And ball heading up the court. Waupun, a good job closing out on it by Vandestreek. And three-pointer straight away is up, and it is good for Taya Fernandez. Lead in the hands now of Edgewood. And Lydia's going to launch up a long three, puts it in. The answer by Lydia Alsma. A foot or two behind the three-point line.
Pretty high-level stuff going on right now.
Yeah, that is.
Beautiful shots.
Very different feel as far as how this game's going to go than we had in that Lake Mills game, which is kind of a grinder. This one could be a track meet and decided to be from behind the arc in this game. Who knows? We'll get out there and defend those three-point shooters. Waupun leading 7-5. Drive on the right side by Schauer. Cut off. Good job by Rowan moving her feet. And causes that miss, but nobody goes in and gets the rebound. And getting the ball back with Schauer. The opportunity there to get that rebound, a one and done, but Schauer gets it back and draws the foul, goes to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, the real negative is that is the foul on Rowan Harder, her second. Only the two team fouls on Waupun, but Rowan has both of them. Looks like Babish going to check in for Rowan.
Yeah, you'll afford to lose Rowan Harder out there. A nice player, knows how to finish inside, great defender. 2 quick fouls takes her out of the game early.
Babish, lots of minutes this year. Great defender. Prepared for this situation.
Free throws up, also good for the 72% free throw shooter, Aaron Schauer, tied at 7 apiece. So Lady Warriors with the basketball. And a tie, 7-7 ball game. Get it down to Lydia, kind of double teamed, and does get it back out to Maddie Vandestreek, and gets it ripped out of her hands by Taya Fernandez.
Maddie, she's willing to sacrifice her body every night.
Oh, yeah. She's a physical, aggressive player. A few little chest bumps in there. Back out, deep shot taken by Schauer. That is no good. Peterson gets the rebound. Always has an eye up the court in case there's somebody open down there.
Waupun looking to push pace.
Babish in the game. Gives the ball up right away. Gets it back out to Lydia Alsma. Maybe not quite ready to pull the trigger on a three-point shot yet, but Lydia is. That is no good. And rebound in the hands of Maren Schmatzer. Moshkow with it, getting the ball in the hands of Schmatzer again, driving in, gets cut off. Nice job of playing physical ball out there by Lydia Alsma. That's down at the feet of Schmatzer, but Edgewood gets it back. And they get it back out on top cross court. Oh, nice job by Vanderstreek, but tries to hit it off the player, and she gets it and puts it in. Nice job by Anna Miller.
Miller only a freshman, too.
Threw it right at her bread basket. She grabbed it and just runs in and gets a shot. Nice try there. Good hustle by Vanderstreek. 9-7 the lead now for the Crusaders.
Waupun running some 5 out, pass and cut.
Oh, and Maddie Vanderstreek. Nice to see her. Trying to get that feel of wanting to take shots and finishing, and she buries a 3, and Waupun takes the lead back at 10-9.
Ball loose.
Oh. Immediate call and the adamant call there by the official on that block attempt so that she got her wrist. Going
on Gracie.
Gracie Gopalin gets that one. Just her first, but like I said, Rowan Harder sitting on the bench with those 2 fouls right now.
It's been a little bit of a nemesis of Rowan. A little bit too many fouls for her early.
Moshkow makes her first free throw.
3 of 3 from the line of the Crusaders.
Trinity Pierce checks in now for Waupun. Lydia Alsma taking a break right now. Both free throws good for Moshkow. That way 1-point lead for the Crusaders, and just what you expect. Number 2 and 3 at the state, and the state going at it here at Evansville High School. And it's a 1-point lead for the Crusaders on those 2 free throws. Maddie Vanderstreek lines up for a 3 and buries it. Memories of the state tournament now for Maddie Vanderstreek. Nothing but net on those last 2 shots. 2-point lead for the Warriors.
That may change the defensive strategy as well, because they're thinking sometimes they don't cover Maddie.
Tough shot and a great defense by Maddie on that end too, doing it on both ends of the court. Now that's going to change, like you said, their whole plan. We didn't quite plan for her to make some shots in there. And Peterson gets one to roll in. Nice job there by Kale Peterson. Nice controlled shot. Finishes for her first points.
When Vanderstreek's knocking in shots, or the other players, that's just going to open up the floor more for Peterson.
Well, 3 up, and that is no good. And getting the rebound, Trinity Pierce hands it off to Peterson. And another new player out there, Zana Nawick. He's on the court now, the 5'6" sophomore for the Crusaders. Trinity gets it inside, little half hook shot, no good. And rebound by Taya Fernandez pushes it up.
Quick feet by Vanderstreek, staying in front.
That's a nice player. She's playing, averages 13 points a game, just a freshman, but it's a great job. And really, Waupun doing a great job defensively, beating them to the spots, making tough shots, and they miss again.
That's a good play by Trinity right there.
Peterson gets it in the lane, back out on top over to Gracie Gopalin. 13-footer in the lane, and
timeout called just before the shot.
Waupun takes a 30-second timeout just before the make by Gracie. And be back after this on RP Sports.
The last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Tim Halsman taking a timeout just before Gracie Gopalin pulls the trigger on a 2-point shot in off the glass, but Pond still has the ball, inbounds on their baseline. Peterson gets it off along the right side. Peterson with the left hand comes up short on the shot, gets the ball back. Still underneath the basket with it, gets it blocked by Fernandez. And we got a tie up on the floor, and it gets shot out to Gracie Gopalin out on top. How will Pond got that back? I don't know.
This is good hustle. That's it. Oh, nice move right there.
Oh, and that's going to come up short. Well, Pond getting the shots, but just not finishing on their opportunities. Nawick with the ball, pulls up. Peterson blocks it out of bounds. But it will remain Crusader basketball. Looks like Nawick was going to take that shot and test her, maybe probably, hopefully drawing a foul on Peterson, but Kale's so good at that, not fouling, and a lot of times getting the ball back with the block.
We saw the Crusader players huddling up for their inbound play. The Waupun all listening in, had their heads in there.
Okay, so Waupun still a 15-11 lead, almost halfway through the first half of action. Sectional championship here at Evansville High School. Nice help there by Ryan Babish, and ends up being a missed shot, and Waupun getting it back, but a good closeout. Babish helping out on the weak side. Oh, and that one's going to get tossed away, and coming in with the steal, he is Nawick, goes in the, and he's going to get it swatted out of bounds again, testing Kale again, and failing on that as Kale goes up and swats it out of bounds again. Kale is going to get a bit of a break right now.
Playing hard. Kale looks a little winded more than usual. That's maybe some of that's emotional energy being expelled in a big-time game.
Crusaders with the basketball, and good job on the defense. Oh, wow, did that go off her foot or something?
Yeah, they're saying official said off her knee.
Too bad, but that was great defense there by Lydia to take away that baseline, and she kept on going with it, the Crusader player, but I guess it caught Lydia a little bit and went out of bounds. No complaints by anybody for it. You get the inbounds pass into Schmatzer. Good job by Trinity Pierce holding her ground in there. Nice job, Trinity. And back in the post over to Schmatzer again. Comes up short on her shot, and again, some great, getting the defense, but just not quite getting the ball back. But hey, round of applause by reading the Waupun section for Trinity's defense a couple times out there, playing physical, holding her spot, not fouling.
Yeah. And they need that. They need that out of Trinity. They need that out of Eden Schultz. Ryan Babish sits down now. Peterson back into the game. We're going to get Maddie for a hold.
Maddie wouldn't do that.
She's tagging. She's not going to go under the screen. She's going to tag, follow those shooters, try to skinny through that screen.
Okay, a three-point shot up, and that is good. The shot by Anna Miller. She's a nice three-point shooter. You got to have a hand in her face every time. That was a little too strong by Waupun. Long rebound in the hands of Maddie Vandestreek. Back on the top to Peterson. Hello to Doug Patricas watching from JFK Airport in New York right now. And the return from Santiago, Dominican Republic. Says go Warriors. Thanks, Doug, for checking in.
Jenny and Casey sitting down in front of us.
Yeah, we talked to them before when we first got here. They got here early and then found a bite to eat, I guess. Lydia Alsma shot a little bit too much angle on that one. Waupun leading by 1, 15-14. And a good job. Trinity Pierce gets the rebound. Physical in there. Randy Billy checking in. Thanks, Radio Info. He says, go Waupun. Thanks for joining us, Randy and Roxy, I'm sure. Howdy, Potrats. Let's go Warriors. Cheering loud for the team.
Well, we see Landon across the way. He's being well behaved.
Come up short on the shot by Peterson. And Steve Farr says, let's go Lady Warriors. Oh, and that's going to get taken away. A little one-on-one right now. Gracie Gopalin goes up, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Good job by Gracie. She knows what to do with an opportunity like that. And draws the foul to get some 2 free throws. That's just the first free throw, or first foul, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Also, P. Bennett Let's go Lady Warriors. Jason Whitford, let's go Warriors. Back of the rim, no good. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for checking in. Feel free to check in early in the game. It's a good time to do it. Things will get a little hectic later on in the ball game. Another free throw for Gracie.
Ball went against Fernandez.
It is no good. Gracie misses both. But Waupun still with a lead, up by 1, 15-14. A little tie up, and a nice job again. Great defense that turns in just the ball staying in the Crusaders' hands, but I really like the way Waupun's playing defense in the game, and they'll get more of those to kind of go their way, but again, they lose the opportunity to grab the ball.
Yeah, a lot of bodies on the floor, leaving a few squeals when their skin hits the hardwood.
A rough-looking shot there, and the ball back in the hands of Erin Schauer. Not a pretty shot, but she gets it back, finishes, and draws the foul. And one of those second-chance baskets. Schauer's pretty good at it. She's done it twice in the ball game where she's missed a shot, and she went up and got the rebound, just went after it. The coach always says, follow your shot. Back of the rim, no good, and getting the rebound is Schmatzer. Good job, Maddie, out there, even on the deep looks for Anna Miller. Obviously, they're told she can hit him from out there, so you got to play defense. Peterson just grabs it right out of the hands of Schmatzer. And we're going the other way. Waupun trailing by 1, 16-15. Peterson turns around, and she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. I'd like to have seen that out of her. Make something happen in there. If you get fouled, then you go to the free throw line, get some people in foul trouble, make it happen.
Yep. Foul goes on Maren Schmatzer. 5 team fouls, Waupun, 2 for the Crusaders right now.
First free throw is good for Kale. 3 points in the ball game. Kale is a 74% free throw shooter.
Jerry and Chris Krieger checking in from Arizona. Great to have you on board.
This free throw rims out, no good. You're tied at 16. Just under 7 to play in the first half. A drive by Miller and splits a couple defenders and finishes. She's now got 7 points. Looked like they had her cut off, but found a crease in there and finishes.
I think Miss Miller's played a little basketball in her young career.
Well, I think so. Not a tall player, 5'8", but we've seen some pretty good players, 5'7", 5'8", that Waupun has faced throughout the season.
Pretty amazing, maybe a 14 or 15-year-old kid with that much savvy.
Yeah, look at Leering, McCarran Leering from KML. Straightaway three-pointer is up and good for Lydia Alsma. Her second 3 of the ball game. 8 points in the game for her. A 1-point lead now for the Warriors. It's a great boxing match going on right now. Everybody throwing their punches out there. And Waupun in the lead now by a point, 19-18. Schauer with the shot, gets it to go inside. And Schauer has established herself as the slasher to go create shots off the dribble.
5'9", very athletic young lady.
Pat Toutant, Pat and Paul Toutant also checking in from Dauphin Island, Alabama. Gracie has it on top, loses the ball, and then we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow pointing toward the Crusaders. Maddie Vandestreek checking back in, and Ryan Babish will sit down now for Waupun. My neighbor Mike Matichek checking in. Let's go Lady Warriors. Cassie Vandestreek checking in again from Mexico. Not being held hostage there, are you?
Yeah, hopefully
some
not.
Unsafe areas over there.
That's right. The travel advisories right now from people going to Mexico.
The ball is going to go off from Waupun. It'll remain Crusader basketball. Max King checking in. Rhonda and Nate checking in from Arizona. Go Warriors. And Jackie Westra, class of 78. Oh, you do the math. Let's go Warriors. You got this one from Florida.
Waupun 2-3 zone right now.
Yeah, that worked for him very well. And a nice job. Trinity having a really nice game today. Good job, especially defensively, and she tips that pass and gets it for Waupun. Lady Warriors trailing by a point, 20-19. Trinity gets it back out to Gracie out on top. Lob pass to Peterson, and look out for that little help on Peterson. She gets it away, though. Gracie will set it back up. Being pounded right now by Nawick. Back to Gracie. And here goes Lydia Alsma with a shot. No good. And, I don't agree with that call. Gracie just got inside where the ball was going. And that's a very bad anticipated call there by the official.
I think the guy underneath kind of influenced this upper official to maybe make the call. Gracie not happy.
Oh, nobody is, Waupun section, not happy with that. Joel Katzenberger, the Katzenbergers checking in from Burnett. A lot of people down in Mexico and Arizona, but Burnett is south of Waupun, so
that's right.
Another one from down south, Burnett.
A little warmer than it is in Waupun. They're 10 miles farther south.
Three-pointer straight away, no good, and getting the rebound is Lydia Alsma. Waupun just trailing by one. Alsma with the ball. Brings it back out on top to set it up for Waupun.
Good back tip by Trinity. She's having a good minutes.
A little bit of a delayed call in there by the official, but Aaron Schauer in there playing some pretty aggressive defense, trying to get in between the use of that pick out there, and getting a hand on the arm of Cale Peterson. Gets called for the foul.
Cole Pollen going to check back in with those two fouls. So far we have seen Rowan Harder stay on the bench. Gracie has to be smart right now.
Cale gets it around the back by the free throw line, spins around. A little up and under, goes up and can't quite get it to go, but gets her own rebound. Double team, kicks it back out to Maddie Vandestreek, launches up on three, and it's good. Maddie Vandestreek with her third three of the ball game. Lead back in the hands of the Warriors. Anna Miller has it. Puts it back out to Fernandez. Ball inside the Shower. And she's going to lose it out of bounce, and it'll remain Crusader basketball. 3:45 left. 2-point lead for the Lady Warriors. What a battle between number 2 and 3 in the state.
Yeah, really a battle. And you see Gracie go back out. Kind of a defense for offense moves here to make sure Gracie, or at least try to make sure she doesn't get the third foul.
Inbounds pass in the hands of Aaron Schauer. Sana Nawick getting a lot of playing time. Didn't start, but out there quite often here in the last 5 minutes or so.
Waupun in that zone with the luxury of the taller Trinity Pierce, able to put Cale on a wing.
Three-pointer on the way. Getting it is Ryan Babish on the rebound. So, again, forcing them into a kind of a forced three-point shot. Wapun's got it back with a 2-point lead. Here goes Lydia. Stops, turns around, puts it up, comes up short. Coming up short on some of those old shots in the lane. Nawick brings it up now along the right side for Edgewood. Sees the lane to the basket. Peterson changes the shot and getting the rebound. Lydia Alsma. Great defensive job by the Waupun Warriors so far in this game.
Cale, people don't realize how long she is. 6'1", but she might have a 6'4" wingspan. Changes everything when the players drive at her.
Peterson working against Schauer, throws it up, and that's a little too strong. And a battle for the ball, and Waupun wins that battle. Peterson launches up a three. Back of the rim, no good. And Nawick gets the rebound, ball loose on the floor. And coming up, it's in the hands of Maddie Vandestreek, but then out of bounds.
You have to love the energy and the hustle.
Love it. Barb Knitting checking in. Barb and Aiden watching, along with Billy Fields at Go Warriors. Anybody got an update on the Illinois against Wisconsin basketball score? We were at the little pregame gathering at the Nitty Gritty at 9 o'clock this morning. All full of Illinois people in Dan Damask's area over there, and really support Marcus Damask and his amazing year he's having with Illinois.
A lot of Wisconsin people wearing Illinois jerseys. What it was.
I wouldn't mind having a number 3 jersey with Damask on it. I'd be honored to wear that. Peterson goes after the rebound again. Another miss by the Crusaders. 2 minutes and counting down in the first half. Waupun with that 2-point lead and the basketball. Cale has it out on top, being guarded by Schauer again, as she's assigned to take Cale this game. It's been on her the entire game. Lydia Alsma has it. Little hesitation. Gets in the lane, turns around, 10-footer, and puts it in. Lydia now with 10 points in the game.
Quality minutes again from Trinity Pierce.
Three-pointer from the right side is up, and it is good. A shot put in by Zana Nawick. Upon up by 1, 24-23. Peterson again working against Schauer and finds Trinity Pierce alone, but misses the shot inside. Normally where Roland Harder gets those passes inside, but great job by Trinity being in that spot. Miller's going to take it along the left side, pulls up and puts it in. Anna Miller now with 9 points in the game and gives her team the lead, 25-24. Opportunities for Waupun, just not converting on their end. Peterson goes up with the left hand, overlays it. Another missed shot inside. Those have got to go in. And an out-of-control shot taken by Taya Fernandez, maybe trying to draw a foul, but just blocked out of bounds. Yeah, the opportunities there, Randy.
Yeah, I know. It's getting where you want to be. And Waupun going to go 2-3 zone on this baseline out of bounds.
Schauer gets the inbounds pass guarded by Gracie Gopal and over to Nawick. She'll back up now and set things up. 40 seconds and counting down, 1 point lead. They do find Schauer inside and a little too hard on the block there by Trinity. Making it easy on the officials to call that. And going to the free throw line will be Aaron Schauer. How was she doing on the free throw line, Randy, in the Schauer?
In this game?
No, the last one.
I'm lost, sorry.
I was asking how she's doing on the free throw line. Aaron Schauer at the free throw line. But the free throw goes in. She was 2 for 3 going into that, and now 3 for 4.
Yeah, she found herself wide open underneath there. Nice diagonal pass upon zone. Fell asleep a little bit.
Back of the rim, no good. Trinity gets the rebound. Update on that Wisconsin score, at least it was a little while ago. Dwayne Disson said 48-47 Wisconsin with 13 minutes left in the second half, which is the ball game. So go Marcus. Cheering for Illinois in that game.
Waupun down to 15 seconds now. You'd like to see him get down in that 7 or 8 second area.
Gracie has it down to 12 seconds left, being closely guarded. Gracie goes in, a little up and under, comes up short on her shot. Trinity Pierce gets the rebound. They get it up to Maddie Vandestreek, out of bounds. Waupun will come up empty. Wow.
The timing of it was good. I like that at least. Yeah, Gracie going to come off, make sure she doesn't pick up that third foul. Ryan Babish in. When you get up, you don't want to pass. You got 2 seconds yet. You get quite a bit of time. You don't want to pass going all the way to the front court.
Miller with the ball, and that is blocked. Gutsy play there by Vandestreek to block it, but she does it cleanly. And after 1 half, what a ball game here at Evansville High School. Waupun trailing 26-24. And Randy and I will be back in 3 minutes to talk about the first half of action right after this on RP Sports.
Think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know! Where's the heat?
Add Wines and Unwinds to your calendar for a spring filled with fun events and workshops. March 21st, the Sparkles and Sangria Permanent Jewelry Party with Lydia at Mustard Seed Bakery. A night of sangria, sparkle, and fun. May 8th, make Mother's Day special with their floral arrangement workshop with Wren's Floral. A heartfelt and beautiful gift crafted by you for those special moms. May 17th, get cozy at their Chunky Blanket Workshop. Create your own soft luxury blanket to keep or give as a thoughtful gift. For more details and additional events being added, visit wines-unwinds.com and follow on Facebook.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of all of our young athletes and what they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones Investments is a proud supporter of Waupun Warrior Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs today by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1 Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Ballweg Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun and Ballweg Turf and Leisure North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Go online at ballweg.biz.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Growing up, I didn't know a lot about money. It wasn't really talked about, and so there were a lot of things that I didn't learn until later in my life. I want my girls to have a different experience than I did. I want them to know that money can be a tool to help others. Working with Thrivent helped me set my girls on a strong financial path and instill lessons in them at a younger age than when I learned them.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Sage.
Okay, we are back halftime at Evansville High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. What a ball game. 26-24 deficit down for the Waupun Lady Warriors here at halftime. Plenty of opportunities really to have the lead in this ball game, but I thought a great defensive game for Waupun and just some missed opportunities inside here in that first half, especially in the last few minutes.
Yeah, a couple of missed shots that you would normally make, and, you know, it's Waupun's lead, but yeah, it's been a battle and nothing comes easy for either team, and exactly what you expect in a sectional championship game. So it's been exciting. It's been fun, and you know, I think Waupun got good minutes out of Trinity Pierce with Rowan Harder with the early foul trouble. So it's
talk about offensive help at the beginning. For all of a sudden, just like at State, Maddie Vandestry coming up with 3 3-point baskets and making things happen on the defensive end too.
Yeah, she's added that, and that's going to open up the floor for Lydia and for Kale. So yeah, Gracie, hopefully she can continue at knocking down shots, and she's a very confident young lady, and she should be able to take the shots when she wants to.
Okay. So again, your halftime score 26-24. Edgewood leading Waupun, and I tell you, Waupun starts making those shots inside. It'll be a different. I think we should be up by about 4 to 6 points right now in this game. But it's a great battle, a great defensive battle between both of the teams, and Waupun doing a pretty good job. I know a couple players getting in foul trouble inside with Rowan Harder, early exit after getting her second foul. But
Collin as well with 2.
Yeah, so she's got them too. But the Rowan inside, cutting off that baseline a few times, and getting some nice rebounds, and I thought they just did a really good job defensively and moving their feet here, more so than I've seen in a lot of games that they've played.
Yeah, and they're getting on the floor as well. Those loose balls, those 50-50 balls are rolling around, and Waupun's getting 2, 3, 4 bodies diving on the floor, and that's the kind of thing that becomes contagious and helps your team to find some energy.
So again, Waupun trailing by 2. Let's go through the scoring in the first half.
First off for Madison Edgewood Crusaders, Moshkal with 2 points, couple of free throws. Fernandez with 3. Schauer with 9. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Maywick, Anna Maywick with 3 on a made 3-pointer, and the freshman Anna Miller with 9 points. She's played really, really well for the young lady. For Waupun, they are led by Lydia Alsma with 10, 2 made 3-pointers. Maddie Vanestreek with 9, all on 3-point shots, looking pure. Rowan Harder with 2, and Kale Peterson with 3 points right now. She has a basket, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Like I said, just what we expected. Number 2 and 3 in the state, battling it out here, and Waupun just down by 2. Like I said, plenty of opportunities to have the lead in this ball game, and they'll start going in the second half. It'll be good news for the Waupun Lady Warriors, and should be a great second half, everybody. So stay tuned. to Radio Plus. Thanks for joining us here today. Right now we've got just under 400 computers logged in. Let's just check a few of the people that are joining us. Gladys Munzma giving us an update on the Wisconsin Badger Illinois score. But that was a while ago. Rachel Crone watching from the Cole Center. Go Warriors. What's the score? 26-24, Rachel, in favor of the Crusaders. Jerry Krieger, of course, giving us an update. Lana Navis working on her pickleball game down at Tennessee right now. So she can come back a well-oiled machine when we see her playing pickleball up here in Wisconsin. Roxy, and that is, I believe, is that Alex's mom?
Well, her name is Roxy.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the same.
I think it
person.
is.
Yeah, I think it is also.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see her tonight at the Lake Mills game for the Waupun boys, and it says Go Warriors. It's a complete check-in with the people that I've brought everybody's name up. But again, we got to remind everybody too, we will be on the road after this. We get ourselves a good lunch and head our way over to Lake Mills to bring you the Waupun boys basketball team playing their regional championship game at Lake Mills. So glad that we can bring you that coming up later on today, and find out a day on the road in a couple different gyms. Beautiful day outside, and ready to bring you some more basketball coming up tonight. But a lot of business to be taken care of here in Evansville, Randy.
Yeah. Madison Edgewood just coming on the court. Waupun came out from at about the 2:30 mark here. Lots to talk about at halftime from both coaches, and we've seen Waupun in this position before, Steve. Hopefully they have a great second half, which they normally do. I know they outscore their first half numbers by about 140 points on the season, I think it is. So usually they perform well in the second half.
Okay, one more shout out to Megan Dickerson. And it's also a shout out to Carol Glass. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Max King, throwing that out there. But we'll be back in 90 seconds with the second half of action. Waupun trailing 26-24 going into the second half. Stick with us. Steve and Randy with you on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Geez. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Getting a nice shot inside the huddle of the Waupun Lady Warriors. Tim Alsma talking to his crew, giving last-second instructions before the second half. Waupun trailing 26-24. A few other check-ins out here. Sandy Buckholz checking and watching from Waupun, but also watching Laconia and also watching the Wisconsin game with Marcus and keeping an eye on Abby at the state gymnastics meet. Her heart rate is up. No wonder you're watching all the stressful games going on right now. So, Sandy, thanks for joining us as always. Troy Holman watching from Hilton Head, South Carolina. Mike Matauschik, 8 minutes to go. Illinois up 66-59. And Charles Courtwright, Savannah, Georgia, checking in. We got them all over the country. And here we go. Should be a great second half. Waupun with the basketball first. Gracie has it on top. Passes to Peterson inside. Gets underneath and puts it in. Nice find with Kale. Good place to start it right there. Nice bullet pass by Gracie right on the mark as Kale was kind of cutting along behind the defense and found her. And she finishes.
Yeah, design set. Doing a nice job with the pass.
They're going to call Maddie not giving up on trying to get through that fight through that pick.
Yeah. Waupun fans wanted a moving screen. I know the thing is, Maddie's supposed to go over top on every screen, find her way through there.
So we're tied at 26 apiece, just 30 seconds into the second half here at Evansville High School. Moshkow gets it, back out on top over to Schauer, little head fake, 10-footer, puts it up and gets it to go. Schauer, a nice player, now with 11 points in the game, averages 10 points a game. Lydia Alsma with the basketball, brings it out to half court to set things up. Waupun down 28-26.
Maddie Vanestreek being a little more closely guarded than she was in the first half. Find out she can shoot it.
Lydia takes a little step off the left, misses the shot, and good boxing out by the Crusaders, keeping the defenders off. Rowan Harder back on the court for Waupun. Good to see Rowan out there. It's going to be big if she can stay in this ball game the rest of the way. Schauer gets it. He tried to clear it out with that left iron, but didn't make any contact.
Again, Waupun sticking with man defense, but they're switching everything. That's a travel.
And another block from Peterson holding her spot, and a quick foul is going to be called on Moshkow. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Teresa Wiestoff says, let's go Warriors. Hey, thanks for checking in, everybody. And thanks for those updates from that Illinois game. That's where we would have been if there wasn't a sectional championship today.
So much going on the same day.
Too much. At least we got to celebrate a little bit with all the people that were going to the Illinois-Wisconsin game where their Illinois stuff over at the Nitty Gritty, cheering on Marcus Damask.
And we're not done yet.
No.
We're going to work yet tonight.
Well, we got more work to do. Tail off the glass, no good, and in the hands of Anna Miller, pushing it up now for the Crusaders. And now how does that go in? How does she get it to go? Reaches out to her right, draws the foul on Maddie Vanderstreek, but makes the basket unbelievably. Wow. What a shot there by Anna Miller. They're not playing like a freshman out there.
Oftentimes we say she's going to be a really good one when she gets older. She's a good one now.
Right now.
She is really the real deal.
We've seen that to the coach's daughter over at Laconia. The free throw is good. For the younger Morgan sister.
Yeah, Finley
Morgan.
I think
There's another one. She's good like right now.
Yep.
Laconia playing also right now in their Division IV sectional championship. Peterson has it. Waupun trailing by 5 now. Oh, a nice little feed into Rowan, but that is kind of broken up just a little bit, and we've got a tie-up for the ball. The conference with the officials not just calling a flat-out tie-up on that. We're ready to call a foul and to say it is Waupun.
They're saying it wasn't. They're just saying she was out of bounds maybe, because I don't think they're going to change possession here. A little unclear on what the call was there.
No, didn't make that very clear to anybody. Seeing a little trouble there, gets it out to Cale Peterson. Guarded out deep by Schauer. Goes in and gets fouled on her way to the basket. Just can't quite get those baskets to go in and maybe try to get an opportunity for a three-point play.
It's going to go on Schmatzer.
Rachel Crone is one of the few people out there that doesn't know the score. 31-26 favor of the Crusaders. Free throw goes in for Cale.
It's tough to. The scoreboard is hard to see. I can understand that because of the
I've been
colors.
saying it quite often.
Yeah, the coloration on that scoreboard makes it very difficult to read.
Yeah. Both free throws good for Cale. That gets Waupun back within 3, 31-28. Under 15 and a half to play. Pull up, 15-footer is no good. Peterson rips down the rebound for Waupun. Tracy Gopal gets the pass, gets it into Rowan Harder, gets fouled from behind. And stares down the person who committed the foul. And Rowan Harder going to the free throw line now for the Lady Warriors.
That is picture perfect fast break right there. Peterson with the rebound, got a quick outlet to Gracie and another quick pass without putting it on the floor, right in the hands of Rowan.
Rowan's first free throw, that comes up a little bit short. Mike Motley checking in from Steve Peters in Sun City, Arizona. Bill Woyan again joining us. trouble with his little time between his refreshments he's having down there again. So joining us, Bill. Next free throw is good for Rowan. Nice job, Rowan. Just a 2-point lead now for the Crusaders.
Harder with 3 points on the afternoon. I want to say afternoon game.
Yeah.
It's always good when you're playing in the afternoon, but you know it's a big game.
It's got to be when you play in the afternoon, no doubt. Yeah, no windows in the place, so you just feel like it's a regular game at night. Just have a forced shot. Nice job by Peterson, just holding her spot and having trouble really with Schmatzer. Only averages 6 points a game, and she has not scored at all this game. A little bit taller, maybe an inch taller than Kale Peterson, but Kale getting the best of that match. Oh, that one's tipped by Schmatzer. That's a touch ball. Well, we see a little help on that call by the official.
Yeah, the underneath official was watching away from the ball. I can understand why he didn't see it. It was a good job. He looked to his partner for help.
We got something going on away from the ball. Looks like Marin Schmatzer is going to get called for a foul working against Rowan Harder. 3 fouls.
3 fouls on Schmatzer. She just picked up 2 in the last couple of minutes, and she's going to take a seat. She's a big part of what this team does at 6'2".
Mike Mikaushik said that Marcus Damask has 21 points so far in that ball game against Wisconsin. Go Marcus Damask. Oh no, that ball is loose.
You're okay. Go get it.
Got her.
Don't have to worry about that over and back.
Kale hesitates, get in the lane. Nice little feed into Rowan Harder inside. Misses. Oh, another missed shot. Then a foul, Rowan. Don't double your mistakes out there. And ouch. That's another foul for Rowan. But again, an opportunity missed inside. Had too many of those in the first half, and Rowan earns herself another trip to the bench now with 3 fouls. A little frustrated. Probably a good time to take her out for a little bit.
Yeah.
She'll be just fine.
Yeah, good player. She's going to have a huge impact on this game yet. But yeah, she's frustrated with herself. We're seeing Waupun right now, a little 3-2 zone, I think it's going to be. They're going to trap. They like to pick the pace up that way.
Fernandez has it, gets it back out, 3-pointer by Moshka. Changes her mind on that one as Gracie closes in on her. And Miller has it, dribbles away from the double team. Nice pass inside. And Shower's going to lose it, and Waupun comes up with it. Then they're going to say a tie-up and possession arrow going for the Crusaders.
Ryan Babish once again sacrificing the body, diving on a loose ball. It's nowhere to go with it. She tried to look around for a teammate. Too late, tied up.
Nawick checks in for her first time here in the second half, coming in for Moshkow. Pass inside, ball loose, and good job as holding her spot, and just a bad sell job on that. Oh, here we go. Lydia Alsma comes up with a little Euro step, no good, and another shot inside. And the ball's tied up, and now it'll be Waupun basketball.
2-on-1 break. You sure like to finish those and get those points in the bank right there. 2 offensive players for Waupun, a little too close together.
Inbounds pass over to Ryan Babish, gets it over to Peterson. Luckily she's so tall with long arms to get that ball. Double team, goes up, splits the defenders, comes up short again on the shot. And they're going to say it is Crusader basketball.
Off of Lydia trying to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah. Chewbacca Charles checks in. Let's go Warriors. Great broadcast, fellas. 566 computers logged in. Thanks for joining us, Steve Witterhack, Randy Armga. Got the whole stream team here. Bring you a great view of the ball game. And
they're going to get Maddie.
Oh, Maddie's
nothing there hardly. Little too much physicality out of Maddie.
Maddie's going to sit down. She's got 4 fouls. She was big in that first half with those 9 points she got, all from behind the arc. And Coach Tim said, Elsma said, got to be careful when you got 3 fouls. Now she's got 4, and she'll be sitting down as long as well as Rowan Harder. Shower gets it a little up and under, and Peterson again just flicks her wrist over and blocks the shot. Makes it so easy. She's so good at that. How many blocks do you think she has this game, Randy?
I would say 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I think that's very likely.
Nawick has the ball and hands it off over to Fernandez.
Been stuck at 31-29 for a little while here.
Another block by Peterson, and still we don't quite get it. No, we do get the ball. Lydia Alsma gets it. Nice job by Kale, just keeping herself out of trouble. Does she even have a foul?
She does not.
Gosh, she's so good at that. Blocks all the shots and just does it so convincingly. Bad pass. I was never there. Oh, good head fake. Perfect job there by Schauer. Turns into a basket on the other end. How to take care of the basketball, ladies. 33-29. 12 and a half minutes and counting down in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, lots of time left. Just be patient, get good high-quality shots.
Getting loud in the gym right now. But a 10-footer in the lane, rims out no good. A battle for the basketball and a one by the Crusaders. Ball is loose right now, and
get on the floor.
Somebody's got to get down there and get it. And wow, just the chaos right now. And it looks like a foul is going to be called on the Crusaders. Some people coming in hard, like you're coming in to make a tackle in football. But that's what happens when you got so much at stake and that ball is loose.
Gracie Gopalin sort of massaging her left shoulder, took a big hit.
Got a timeout. I've just got to settle down here. A timeout on the court. Back after this on RP Sports.
You or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy, the tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
And okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Steve and Randy. It's a battle, 33-29. You know there's a lot at stake just by the effort being shown by both teams so far.
Yeah, both crowds on their feet, student section, adults for both teams.
Another errant pass.
Yeah, you can't stare it down that long.
And that's going to get swatted out of bounds by Lydia Alsma. Wow, another turnover by Waupun. Brant McDowell checking in, said, hey, Steve and Randy working hard at work, with one screen being the girls' game, the other being the Badger Illinois game. Fun to see Waupun's success. Thanks for joining us, Brant.
Working on getting my new truck, maybe. Or keeping the one I currently have.
Maywood gets it in the lane, back out on top. Three-pointer on the way. A little wide right. Needs to grab this rebound, and they're only down by 4.
You bet.
Let's start making those shots inside, taking care of the ball, and we'll be just fine. Lydia has it down in the corner, being bodied up by Miller. Back over to Cale Peterson out on top, spins in the lane.
Cale looking for the back down.
Again, coming up short on her shots. And Nawick is down the court, gets the... And we've got an offensive foul is going to be called on Zana Nawick. Good hustle by Gracie Gopalin to get there, hold her spot, and draw the foul.
That was close. Could have gone either way.
We'll take it. Illinois leading by 3, 72-69 with 4 minutes left in that ball game. Joel Marcus.
Fans getting a treat there, seeing no matter which way it goes.
Have no problem cheering for Marcus in Illinois. They should never let him leave the state. Gracie gets it knocked away, and coming up with it is Aaron Schauer.
Yeah.
Oh, and ball off the side of the rim, but getting the, well, it's going to be a foul called on Waupun. Grabbing the rebound is Maren Schmatzer.
Going to go on Lydia Alsma. Her first only, that's the positive. Waupun a little bit rushed right now, a little bit panicky. Only a 4-point game, plenty of time left.
Little up and under move by Miller is no good. Peterson gets the rebound. Just plays tall out there. Gracie, a little crossover dribble. Oh, it's going to go off the hands of Trinity Pearson out of bounds. I'm just kind of stuck on 29 and just can't get that basketball to go in and not taking care of the ball.
10:43, plenty of time left in this game. Just get some stops, keep battling. Waupun in their man-to-man defense again.
Shower gets cut off by Rowan Harder. Ball out on top. Passing up the shot is Shower. As Moshkow gets cut off, and Shower's going to take a long three. That's out of bounds, and Waupun basketball. Don't forget, we've got boys basketball coming up tonight. Our job is not done. Hopefully we'll get a Waupun victory here, and I see a lot of the boys from the boys basketball team will be playing tonight in Lake Mills against Lake Mills. That should be a great battle, a regional championship in Division III basketball. We'll have it for you tonight, going on the air about 6:30. Game time at 7. Just inside three-point range, no good on the shot by Lydia Alsma.
Just didn't quite have her normal rhythm on that shot.
Moshkow with it, reverses direction, and a travel is going to be called on Moshkow.
Great gap help defense there by Rowan Harder.
Edgewood, a very good defensive team, and they didn't have a lot of points in their last ball game. You kind of see why kind of forced a lot of shots up there too, and they're a very good defensive team, very disruptive.
I mean, Waupun's got a score right here.
Got to get off 29. Let's do it.
It's been forever.
Lydia gets it along the baseline, gets cut off. Back out on top over to Gracie, launches up a three, and it is short. I thought it had it in line, but just came up short. And then we've got
Peterson's down.
Peterson's down and has to get up the court, kind of limping up the court right now. Drive now by Miller. And puts it in and count the basket. 35-29, Waupun trailing. He's just not dropping in for Waupun offensively. And Edgewood just doing enough to start putting a little more gap between them and Waupun.
Here comes Maddie Vanestreek back in at the 9-minute mark with the 4 fouls.
Still over half of the second half to go yet, so plenty of time. Just got to get into some kind of rhythm, kind of like they did with that Lake Mills game. Just got it going again, and we're just fine. And now they trail by 7, their biggest deficit that they've had in this game, 36-29.
14 points for Miller, the freshman.
She knows how to take it to the rack, draw some fouls, and finish. There we go. Feel the nervousness on the Waupun side and the excitement in the gym right now. Pass to Rowan Harder inside and misses. Fight for the ball right now and getting it back are the Crusaders. Another missed opportunity inside. Bad angle there for Rowan.
One's going to stick with their man. Switching.
Good shot by Gracie. Shower to give up her dribble. Under 8.5 to play.
This is definitely two very good teams playing right now. Ball handlers, shooters, great athletes.
And Marcus Damas now with 25 points in that ball game against Wisconsin. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now Illinois is going to finish the business over there. Running some clock down right now with the lead are the Crusaders. Lob inside and that's back in, and Peterson will get it out of contact. Peterson comes up with it, brings it up now for Waupun. Maddie Vanderstreet lines up a three. It's up and no good. And we're going to get a foul called on the Warriors. reaching in after that rebound.
And goes on Lydia. That will be bonus time the rest of the way for the Crusaders.
3 fouls on Lydia Alsma. 7 fouls on the team, like Randy said. Matt Shasovitz. Big Matt joining us. We know him very well.
We do.
Hey, Matt, thanks for joining us. Class of 2010 at Waupun High School. Things are going well for you. Free throw's no good. And coming up with a rebound is Lydia Alsma. So the Waupun dodges the bullet, but needs to produce here on the offensive end. And Lydia being hounded right now by Naywood, playing some pretty good defense, keeping her from getting past. Kale in the lane with it. Turns around and puts it in. There you go, Kale. First of many more baskets for her. And a timeout taken. Waupun down by 5, 36-31. Back after this on RP Sports.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back at Evansville High School. Waupun down by 5, 36-31. Waupun still has plenty of time yet, so it was nice to see Kale get in there, finish a shot inside, and get them back within 5. They were down by 7, so just chip away here. You got plenty of time yet.
Good to see Waupun get off with 29 points. They were stuck there for, must have been 4 or 5 minutes, I believe.
A long time.
Seemed like forever.
Like those Wisconsin Badger draws they have. 8 minutes they'll go without scoring.
Maddie's got to be careful. It's not in her to back off. She's going to play hard. Just don't want to get a silly foul.
Right now, Crusaders just keeping it on the perimeter and running the clock down. Maywick gets it. Back out to Miller on top. Even Cindy, the service dog, getting a little nervous. The big St. Bernard that's been in a lot of the games. Down there right in the front row middle.
Yeah, Waupun's going to have to do something here. They're going to have to get out and scramble, maybe trap, try to pick up the pace.
They'll pull up in the lane, and that is good. Run all that clock off and end up with a basket at the end. Zana Naywick with the basket, her 5th point of the ball game. A nice defensive player, too. Really a disruptive and a lockdown defender.
Yeah, tough shot right there.
That's going to be a little overshot. And weak side rebound in the hands of Naywick. And ball tipped. And coming up with it is Gracie Gopal. 3-on-2 now for the Warriors. Gracie gets it, gets over to Rowan Harder. Off the glass and comes up short. Rips, got a tie up. And possession arrow pointing toward the Crusaders.
Waupun just cannot get over this hump right now. Find a way to score. Madison Edgewood, they're going to be content to run clock and shorten this game. A lot of good ball handlers on the court.
Tip pass, but right back in the hands. Naywick gets it. Little fadeaway shot, and Peterson gets the rebound. Another opportunity here for Waupun. Tighten this thing up right now. Gracie gets it, 10-footer off the glass, still too strong, and nothing going in for Waupun inside. Naywick trying to get it down to her, but it goes out of bounds on the pass attempt by Taya Fernandez. Ryan Babbis checks in. Rowan Hunter is going to sit down. That was pretty plus there, but we got to get her to suck it up a little bit and get ready to play along the last really strong few minutes for us.
Yeah. Coach was telling her to rebound. She said, I got pushed, which may have been true, but nobody else is going to feel sorry for you.
Caleb gets it out near half court, down to 5-10 and counting down. 7-point deficit for Waupun's sectional championship game. And a travel is going to get called on Maddie Vandestreet. Turnover by the Lady Warriors. Ball back in the hands of the Crusaders.
Still plenty of time. 5 minutes plus. 7 points. You do have to turn up the defense here. Get into some scramble action. Maybe get a turnover. Get some run-outs, some easy points.
Fair job there by Maddie with his quick feet. Cutting off on Miller. And a timeout taken by Laura Stavnis and the Edgewood Crusaders. We'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, third pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds one mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd.
We are back at the sectional championship game. Evansville, Wisconsin. Never been here before, but I want a fond memory of Evansville. I don't want a bad memory of being down here, so see if Waupun can just kind of buckle down, get the ball back, get a basket, and chip away and get back in this ball game.
Extend that defense. We have to get up.
I'm just trying to, like you said, they have to extend it now because they're just trying to run clock off and doing a good job of it. Moshkow gets it, and cross-court pass in the hands of Miller. Lines up a three-point shot and puts it in.
Are you kidding?
Wow. They're all trying to run the clock down. They get it up to Miller. She launches up a wide-open three and buries it. 10-point lead now for the Crusaders. Wow, what a shot by the freshman. Anna Miller, special player. And directing traffic out there.
I know.
She plays like she's a seasoned veteran, and of course she's obviously played, probably maybe thousands, who knows, of basketball games growing up. Peterson makes the free throw. You see some of these players out there, freshman doesn't mean anything because there's so many clubs you can play with and so much ball you can play out there. You can get a lot of experience, a lot of games in at a young age. Next free throw also good for Kale, so she takes care of business there. Back to an 8-point deficit though for Waupun. We're running out of time a little bit here, 4:10 and counting down.
Team is well prepared to handle this type of pressure.
Yeah, they definitely got this down, and they're running it very well, finding an open player. And do it very well. As Fernandez decides, for whatever reason, to take it in, but she does draw the foul.
It's not a bad foul for Waupun. Sometimes you get to that point, you have to start fouling and hope for misses at the line.
Let's get close to that point right now, but I thought as far as Crusaders are concerned, just keep on killing the clock. There was never really getting very close to getting anything, and she misses the free throw. So
who is that at the line? I can't see her number.
Number 1. That's Taya Fernandez.
Fernandez, thank you.
This free throw is good though for Taya. Just 4 points in the game for her, but now just a nice player. She's out there almost the whole time and really been a floor leader for the Crusaders. But also a turnaround three-point shot does not go. And we're going to say a tie-up, and Waupun will get the basketball back. Good job, heads up there by Cale Peterson. get in there, tie the basketball up. Waupun's got to convert though, Randy.
Yeah, I know, and you're right. Time is winding down.
We'll pass into Lydia out on top. Being closely guarded by Miller. Pulls up 15-foot tough shot, but puts it in. Lydia Alsmer, first points of the second half. Waupun down by 7, timeout taken. And back in 30 seconds with more Lady Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Okay, back at Evansville High School. Steve Witterhack, Randy Armga. 3:23 left. Waupun is within 7 now. But needs to get some stops. They can't let Crusaders run a bunch of time off the clock right now. They got to convert on their end. What do you think Coach is telling them right now?
Well, I think they're changing up their strategy defensively. You're going to have to scramble. You can't trap and then not get up and take away that pass. And right now we're going to see full court. Looks like a little diamond 1-2-1-1 press. There's that initial first trap, and that's what you need to do.
Miller dribbles out of it, and Gracie's going to pick up a foul. Mike Matichek checks in and says Illinois beat Wisconsin 91-83. And we know Marcus had at least 25 points in that ball game, but congratulations to Illinois, beating the team that would not take Marcus to mask and keep him in the state. So they deserve to lose.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely the girl they wanted in her hands. She's an 81% free throw shooter. Does everything right. Nice player in Anna Miller, and she's there for another 3 years after this. Free throws also good for Miller. Special player.
Well, now you have to go quick.
Lydia goes up and so that was blocked and came back down. So Tim Alsma very frustrated that wasn't a foul or anything on that. So
well, it's either got to be a travel or a tie-up. That's what it should be.
Yeah, there can't be a play on one way or the other. There's a foul on the Lady Warriors. Kale Peterson picking one up.
It's only Kale's first foul. Double bonus from here on out.
Panel, if they want to watch the game back over again, if they do end up not winning this ball game, and look at many opportunities they missed with the shots inside.
And a good team. They're not going to leave the door open by missing a bunch of free throws. No. You can just tell the way they step to the line with confidence.
This free throw is no good. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by Miller. Trying to sell it off from Lydia Alsma, but again, Waupun down by 10. Go time right now for the Lady Warriors. Kyle Demers says he only scored 31 points, Marcus did in that ball game.
Cool.
Yeah. Close down the borders, Wisconsin. Don't let Mr. Basketball in the state of Wisconsin get out of the state. Nice job there by Gracie Gopalan. Gracie not giving up. More defense here from Waupun. Another turnover by the Crusaders. Here we go. Let's go, ladies. 2:34 left. Let's build off that basket and that defense. Get a bucket this trip down right now. 2:34 left. The Waupun faithful on their feet, supporting these girls that have been so entertaining this whole year. Gracie goes up, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. And it's nice that Waupun gets an opportunity to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. You have to force the action at this point. Push the pace, and if you go in hard, you're probably going to get the foul calls.
Gracie 0 for 2 in the game from the free throw line.
It's going to be 2 shots are going to hold the sub at the table.
Okay, Gracie at the line, ready to shoot. Waupun down by 8. 2:29 left in the contest. First free throw, a little too strong for Gracie, no good.
Gracie 0 of 3 from the line tonight.
Another freshman, Beanie Thompson, checks in the ball game for the Crusaders.
Oh, what a time to, well, she's been in a little bit. Yeah, what a time to throw in another freshman crunch time.
Free throw comes up short, and a chase for the ball. And they're going to say that was off from Kale. Trying to say that was not. This will say it was off her, and it is Edgewood basketball.
Waupun has to get up. This thing's still not over. 2.5 minutes is a lot of time. They need some turnovers. They need some quick hoops.
Oh.
No call.
Oh, boy, she just lowered her shoulder and ran her over.
Keep the clock going.
Peterson intercepts the ball, so they do get the turnover. Kale has it. Spins in the lane, and she's going to get fouled by Fernandez. Maybe right, because I thought they let one go on Miller with lowering her shoulder. That should definitely have been a foul, but again, hard battle out there, and Kale Peterson looks like she's been in a battle right now. Man, it's been tough out there, and she's going to the free throw line for Waupun. See if she can tighten this thing up just a little bit more.
Yeah, I think 1-and-1. They called it before the shot.
Kale's free throw is up, and that is too strong, no good. Battle for the ball, and a good hustle there by Babish to keep that ball alive. Three-pointer up, no good. Peterson gets the weak side rebound for Waupun, down to 2 minutes left. They flick it into a Gracie Gopal, and Peterson gets it, comes up short. Getting the rebound is Schmatzer. Here go the Crusaders up the court, looking to run some more time off.
Peterson forced the foul, Kale.
Opportunities for the Waupun Lady Warriors and not converting. Well, Marcus, 31 points, 8 rebounds in that ball game. Way to go, Marcus. Very proud of you.
A little celebration going on this afternoon.
Yes. First point of the ball game for Maren Schmatzer. Does she have one before?
She has a basket, yeah.
Oh, she's a basket.
Give her 3.
Okay. It hasn't been easy for her.
No.
Kale really winning the battles and changing every one of her shots inside. No good on the free throw. Good job by Babish stepping in front of the shooter to get the rebound. Kale kind of loses the basketball, triple teamed, and then off her leg and out of bounds.
Well, that's a good call. Kale's frustrated, but that is a good call.
1:42 left. 9-point deficit for Waupun, 46-37. Official confronting assistant coach for Waupun, Kyle Witt.
Yeah, they'll listen to head coaches. They do not want to listen to assistant coaches. That's a good call right there. Ball was just taken out.
Okay, 1:42 left. It's looking a little more difficult here for Waupun. Schauer gets past the defense. Fernandez has it. Ball tipped and back in the hands of Schauer. And she's foul on Waupun.
That's going to go against Peterson. Her third only, I think. I believe on Kale. Yeah. Everything double bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a rough road now for Waupun. Need some magic to happen here. 1:33 left. And free throws for Aaron Schauer. First free throw is good. Got 15 points in the game. Averages 10 a game. Fernandez sits down. Coming in for her is Maren Schmatzer. Both free throws good for Schauer. Gracie goes up, flicks it off the backboard too strong. And a foul on Waupun. The freshman Miller gets the rebound and heads back up the other way to shoot a couple free throws.
Yeah, Waupun ran into a buzzsaw. This team is good. They have some length, very athletic team. Again, the freshman at the line. Miller
makes her free throw. It'll be fun to see what happens with her the next few years, how special she's going to be. She's only a freshman right now. It kind of looks like a freshman
Yeah, she does.
physique-wise, but her game-wise looks like a seasoned senior. Makes them both.
She's 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
15-footer kind of fading away, comes up short on the shot by Lydia Alsma. Miller gets it. Kind of inviting someone to maybe foul her, and Waupun obliges. Krasnava says Diamond 3's ready for hitting. Now time for second half Warrior Pride, and joining us here today.
I dropped that line on you a while back about people, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's true of Miller.
Well, at least she can score some baskets. Tim also is definitely very familiar with her, but
yeah, I mean, they don't feel the pressure sometimes because they've never been in this situation.
Right,
it's just
right.
another game. They don't realize how important it is. They don't know enough to be scared or timid.
Because I've been in some championships down in Louisville for the AAU team, and so we can do this. And Gracie's still out there battling. You'll call a tied-up ball and a ball going to the Crusaders. We'll definitely be talking about the game afterwards. 1:02 left. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. What a great turnout. The Warrior faithful making the trip down here to Evansville, Wisconsin. Under a minute to play. 52-37, the 15-point deficit. Tie up again. Waupun will get it back to that. Nice job by Babish. Ryan's had some nice moments in the ball game, some nice defensive things, keeping the ball alive and doing a lot of good things here. And she'll be back for a couple more years for Waupun.
Waupun has been held to 13 points here in the second half. It's been a real struggle.
She will bring it up with 50 seconds left. Goes in on the right side. Put one up towards the rim and draw the foul on Miller. And to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Gracie Gopalin. Yeah, what a battle here for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Ran into a buzzsaw with Edgewood, the Crusaders. First free throw good for Gracie.
Gracie 1 of 5 in the game from the line. Been a struggle.
Other check-ins here. Trudy Vandenberg checking in, watching from New York. T-Mac once scored 13 points, 35 seconds. It's not over yet. Thanks, Streets, for that positive look at the ball game. Yeah. Miller again with the ball, just waiting to be fouled again. Gives it off over to Shower. And a full timeout taken. We'll take a break, come back after this on RP Sports.
Steve with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. A lot to get to, up and down as the weather goes, but everything's always right on keel here.
We're always here. We're always happy. We're always ready. So stop on in. Just be patient with us when we get busy, and everybody have a good time. We'll keep your drinks full, and we're happy to see you all.
I want to talk about the meat raffle coming up on Sunday. Another great day.
Exactly. This week's going to be Forest Mountain Cemetery Association. They've had some damage out there in the cemetery with some trees and whatnot. Funding's a little bit limited. The city, I know, is trying to help them out a little bit, so we're going to jump in and throw our support behind them also.
Taking a peek here, of course, at the girls' basketball teams, the boys' basketball teams. Wish everybody the best of luck. All area teams still fighting.
Exactly. They always do well around here at this time of the year, so stop down. We're going to do everything we can to make sure we get the games up on the TVs for you guys to watch them, and cheer on your local sports teams.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you so much.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun.
Okay, 52-39, 38 seconds left. Actually, got our first check-in. And we always encourage it, too, from an Edgewood fan, Levi Vandergalen, watching from the Dominican Republic. Levi's got to be pretty happy. His team playing very well. And they're going to be heading on to the state championship coming up next week. Miller pushes it past the Waupun defense. Gracie knocks it out of bounds. 30 seconds left.
She had an opportunity to go to the rack. Very knowledgeable young lady. Decided to run it out. Keep that clock going.
Okay, Beanie Thompson with the basketball guarded by Ryan Babish. She'll be going to the free throw line with 26 seconds left.
Yeah, another freshman. This team's going to be good for a while. Wow.
Yeah, we got more basketball coming your way tonight over at Lake Mills. Waupun Warriors. I see a lot of the players up there supporting their Lady Warriors. Free throw good for Beanie. And we'll have that game for you. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock game time here on Radio Plus. Join us for that. Regional Championship Division III boys basketball. Looking for big things from them. They've been playing some great ball. Lost by 20 to Lake Mills in the first game of the season, but a lot better right now. Three-pointer from Maddie Vandestreek, her fourth three of the game.
Yeah.
Down to the last 8.2 seconds of their season. And we'll have a lot to talk about in the postgame show and our thoughts on this team and how fortunate we were to be able to watch some of these young ladies out here, especially the ones that are graduating, that have been starting on varsity for 4 years. Nothing to hang your head to with playing a team like Edgewood. Free throw was good. And emotional goodbyes on the court. Gail Peterson, Gracie Gopalin getting their moment right now. And boy, are we fortunate to get to see those two young ladies. Lydia Alsma coming off right now. She's been a starter for 3 years. With some big hugs from the coaching staff. Maddie Vandestreek, another unbelievable player for them. What a state tournament she had last year and what she brought to the table this year. Just been fun to watch her play. She's always playing 120% out there all the time.
Waupun fell asleep there with all the reserves coming into the game, and that was the second of 2 free throws.
Hey, Coach, we're coming to the game. What's the situation?
Yeah, I don't think
that we're going to come in anymore.
I don't think that was the anybody's thought right there.
Oh, well. Again, tough loss here for Waupun. Had some opportunities of those shots inside were going in for them earlier, and then Edgewood just, they were stuck on this 31-29 for a long time. So Waupun doing a great job defensively throughout the game against a very good Edgewood team, but then they just all of a sudden strung some together and put a gap between Waupun and them, and Waupun never recovered from that.
Well, sub checking in for the shooter, so that's going to be held up.
Okay, ball is in.
And these Edgewood girls, they know where the basket is.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
Very impressive job there by Edgewood. Hats off to them. What a great performance here, and good luck to them at the state tournament coming up next week. That is it. Waupun drops this game 57-42. Let's take a break. Come back, wrap things up. Talk a little bit about those Waupun players and the future of Waupun basketball coming your way in just a few minutes. This is Waupun Lady Warrior Basketball on RP Sports.
Add Wind and Unwind to your calendar for a spring filled with fun events and workshops. March 2nd from 9 until 2, enjoy mimosa flights and loaded bloodies during the Vintage Shop Hop, a delicious beginning to your day of vintage discoveries. March 14th, celebrate at their St. Patty's Party with live music from One Lane Highway, Shepherd's Pie, and Irish cocktail flights. A festive day of green and joy. For more details and additional events being added, visit wind-unwind.com and follow on Facebook.
Shop these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week. Get a pound of strawberries, 6-ounce blackberries, pint of blueberries, 2 for $5. Brewpub Latte Mata Pizza, $4.99 with your card. Get deals on rice-a-roni or pasta-roni, 5 for $5 with your card. And potatoes, the big 5-pound bag, $1.49. These are more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly, Waupun, all this week. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Tim Alsma receiving their sectional runner-up medals right now. And a devastated Waupun Lady Warrior team out on the court right now. We'll talk a little bit about our Lady Warriors. Very much deserved applause for Madison Edgewood, the Crusaders, getting their plaque to hang on the wall over there. A little payback for Waupun ending their sectional and the state hopes back 2 years ago over at Wautoma. I remember many years Waupun volleyball. During that reign they had, always ending Madison Edgewood seasons back then. But hey, they're going to the state tournament. What a nice basketball team. And a deserved trip to the state tournament for them at the Resch Center.
Yeah, and they're going to make a little noise when they get there. I really think so. Quality team. They have a little bit of size that can work on the interior, and then just great ball handlers, great shooting.
We'll just keep it right here as Randy's finishing up his numbers here. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Waupun Lady Warriors. Of course, boy, how fortunate and blessed do we feel that we got to have two players like Cale Peterson and Gracie Gopal on the court for 4 years for the Lady Warriors. It's been amazing.
It's been fun, hasn't it?
They've just been great. You know, like Gracie, I saw a picture of her, and she's always kind of smaller out there, but when I saw her as a freshman, she looked like about a sixth grader out there. Nothing to her. She obviously hit the weight room a little bit, got an inch or two taller than she was when she first came over, and I want to thank those two players for the enjoyment that they've given us as broadcasters to be able to call their games, and all the fans of Waupun for getting the blessing of getting to see them play right in Waupun, and the great runs. The state championship, first ever in Waupun history. A trip to state last year also. Just really the peak of Waupun Lady Warrior basketball, and we've been fortunate to be a witness to it and be able to present it to people that couldn't get to the game. So I want to thank them for what they've given us here. This is why we do games, for players like that out there. So thanks again to Gracie and Cale, also to Maddie Vandestreek. Man, what a great player. She's always been a great athlete out there, and she's a great soccer player too. But Maddie has really grown as a basketball player, and really took off at that state basketball game last year, dumping in all those threes, and then what she has done her senior year here. So we wish her good luck. And Trinity Pierce, the other senior, she's going to be playing in the next level in volleyball. We're at Winona State representing Waupun over there. So we want to wish her luck on her ventures out there to Trinity Pierce. But very special for senior athletes moving out of the program.
Trinity had significant minutes tonight, played pretty well. Should mention Olivia Lease as well.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, Randy.
Yeah, she's now a manager with this group, but played basketball through middle school with that senior group. Very good softball player. She's also stuck with this team and this group for all 4 years.
And as being a coach in the past, you know how important the managers are to have a good manager, and you really lean on them for a lot of things, don't you?
You certainly do. They make things happen. You try and find good ones, and when you do, you do appreciate them. Sometimes they're way behind the scenes, but yeah, managers are so significant in practice days and running clocks and doing all the things they do and taking care of your athletes and just everything. They're an incredible assistant.
Well, let's look at the future, Randy. Well, first of all, let's go. Let's take a look at our final scorebook here as Waupun loses 57-42. Then we'll talk about the future of Waupun basketball.
First off, for the Madison Edgewood Crusaders, Mashkoff with 5 points, all from the free throw line. She was 5 of 6. Fernandez with 4. Beanie Thompson with 2 points, a freshman. Maywick finished with 5. Schmatzer with 3, and the freshman Anna Miller with 23 points. Wow. She had 5 field goals, 2 made 3-pointers, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. So, man, she's got a bright future, that young lady. For Waupun, Lydia Alsma ended the night with 12. She had 10 in the first half. Maddie Vanestreek with 12, all coming on 3-pointers. She had 3 made 3-pointers first half, 1 near the end of the game. Rowan Harder finished tonight with 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gracie Gopalin with 4 points. Cale Peterson with 11. Waupun was 8 of 15 from the line for 53%.
Okay, let's talk about the future of Waupun Lady Warrior basketball. Cupboard definitely not bare, man. You've got some quality players. Lydia Alsma, man, she had a rough start to the season. The first few weeks, first 2-3 weeks of the season, kind of a rough start for her, but she's taken off, and man, she has just been on fire after that. What she did to carry the team and put it on her back offensively and defensively in that game, last game over against Lake Mills at Lodi, was amazing, and we've seen many games like that out of her. Just a great setup, spot-on shooter, and we are very fortunate she's coming back for another year, a 3-year starter for Tim Alsma.
Yeah, she is a premier catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, in one of the top in the state, and I think Lydia's expansion of her game really showed this year, and I just think her potential yet to even get much, much better next year is there. So looking forward to that.
Rowan Harder having a tough game tonight, but man, we love Rowan. We love how she's grown as a young lady for our interviews. She became, she really had a coming out party at the sectional championship over at Madison Edgewood last year in that game against Prairie du Chien. And she's just kept on continuing this year. Had some games where she was the high scorer this year, and just a beast inside, knows her role out there. And we're lucky to have her back for another season.
And we certainly are. And Rowan again, she'll become more of a leader on this team as a senior. Now she's always had those, Gracie and Cale and Maddie to kind of follow them, and now she's going to be asked to step up in that role and be a vocal and a on the court leader.
Ryan Babish also a really nice game today. I thought she was very active out there, kept the ball alive for us, battled for the ball in there, and she's going to be asked to do a whole lot more coming up next year. So again, Ryan Babish, we're lucky to have her come back for 2 more years, only a sophomore this year.
Yeah, very good athlete, great defender, moves her feet well, and her basketball skills will improve, and then she's going to be a key player for this team.
Sophie Toutant got some more playing time toward the end of the season, even during key times of ball games. So again, Sophie, challenged now to put some work into it and work hard and be a key component for the team next year.
Yeah, Sophie certainly can shoot the ball. She's got a pretty good skill set, and she understands the game, and I feel good about this team and what they can do, and it's going to be a completely different look from what we've seen by having these seniors be here so long. But
yes,
it's going to be a rebuild, but it's going to be a good rebuild.
Eden Schultz. That's the one I'm really putting a challenge out to Eden. If you watch this rebroadcast, I put a big challenge for you to work hard on your game. I think you have a potential to be something very special over the next couple of years. We saw signs of that in some key moments of games towards the end of the season. So looking forward to seeing Eden, if she really puts the work in the offseason, to come back out and be a big dominant force inside for Waupun, just a sophomore.
Yeah, and one thing you can't teach is height, and she is. They say 6'1", but she seems almost taller than that. She's 6'1". She's going to be 6'1", 6'2" by the time she plays next year. And, she has, again, a huge upside.
And a couple of nice really ball handlers with Carly White and Breslin Brown. Those two are just sophomores, too, and I expect them to come back. Very athletic. We've, of course, seen Carly White on the softball diamond. She's special out there, and we'll see her coming up here as the softball season starts, coming up shortly. But Carly, a special athlete out there, and we've seen her do some good things in the JV game, and Breslin Brown, too. Some nice ball handlers coming back for the next 2 years for Waupun.
Yeah, and I think both of them can shoot it a little bit. We've seen that. Carly and Breslin both having some pretty big games on the JV level, and Carly getting a few more minutes here in the varsity games. So, yeah, they both can score. They both can handle the ball. I think Waupun is. It's going to be tough replacing someone like Gracie Gopalin, but they're going to do it by committee in the future.
And that is it here from Evansville High School. Going to miss some of these girls that are leaving, but as high school always is, other girls step in.
Yes.
Big shoes to fill, but the challenge is there, and see what happens next year. And I think Waupun, the girls put the work in, could be a special team coming up next year, so good luck to them on that work. And good luck to our seniors in the future. in their endeavors out there, too. We've just been very blessed to be able to watch you, and very thankful we got to watch you over these last years. So thanks again for what you did, all those seniors that are moving on. So that is about it. I want to thank our whole crew. We're heading out, and we're going to be heading over to Lake Mills. We got a boys basketball we got to recover from this one yet and get all fired up from Waupun Warrior boys basketball. The boys made the trip here to cheer on the girls, and we'll see if the girls want to make that trip over and do the same for the boys. But again, that's coming up tonight. They're taking on Lake Mills at Lake Mills, a regional championship in Division III. Should be a great game. Waupun is playing way better basketball than the last time these two teams met in the first game of the season. I expect some special things tonight in that regional championship, Randy.
Yeah, as you said, Waupun, incredible defensive energy. Some guys have stepped up and expanded their roles there, and you got a really special player in Aiden Hawkinson that can go get you a hoop when you really need one, and he shoots the three so well. You throw that in, into that team mentality, and Waupun's a very dangerous team for anybody to play in the postseason.
And congratulations to Marcus Damask, Illinois taking care of business against Wisconsin. Marcus with 31 points and 8 rebounds in that ball game. Man, Illinois knocks off the Badgers, who passed up on a very special player. That was no secret. He was Mr. Basketball in the state of Wisconsin. And Marcus, way to go. Keep on doing good things out there, and I'm glad you beat the Badgers today. I really am. So that is it here from Evansville High School. Steve and Randy, Stream Team here, also with us, and we're heading over to Lake Mills. So we'll talk to you again about 6:30 tonight, and get ready to cheer on the boys. Get over to Lake Mills for one thing. Cheer them on in person, but if you can't get there, get on to RadioPlusInfo.com. We'll be there to bring you the game tonight at Lake Mills. Have yourself an excellent day. Enjoy the weather for a few hours. More basketball tonight on Radio Plus.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Werner Harmsen, downtown Waupun.
In 2024, the trend is going to become laminate. There is a whole new product of laminate that's out there, LVP top to it, and then it has the wood base, so it makes it really, really durable, and the price point is just phenomenal. Right now, it's at $3.99 a square foot, which is even better than some of the LVPs out there, the luxury vinyl planks. It clicks together, you put a nice pad underneath it, and it's very durable for dogs, for your kids, bedrooms or in living rooms, busy households. Carpeting will never go away. We got some really, really amazing carpeting samples over there, a lot of different patterns. You can get a really nice light flooring with a nice lighter countertop and really a beautiful tile backsplash. Our designers here will help you throughout the whole stage. We'll get all the contractors together for you, really just create a whole package so it's easy on you, the customer. It's a one-stop shop here at Werner Harmsen.
Werner Harmsen, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of all of our young athletes and what they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones Investments is a proud supporter of Waupun Warrior Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs today by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1 Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Ballweg Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballweg Turf and Leisure North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Go online at ballweg.biz.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Sometimes life gets muddled. At the Britton House in Waupun, you can count on it garnished with an orange twist. With muddled old fashions, 3rd pound burger Thursdays, fish fried Fridays, Saturday night prime rib combos, and Sunday brunch, the Wisconsin Supper Club tradition is alive and serving in Waupun. Turn off the phone and turn on to 735 South Watertown Street in Waupun for an evening outside of the stresses of the work week. The Britton House in Waupun. Like and follow on Facebook.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd at The Rock in Waupun. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7 p.m. The cost is just $80 per table, or $100 adds 1 mulligan per round. Prizes for the top team and best dressed team. You can buy a buffet-style dinner, refreshments, and homemade desserts. There'll be basket raffles and a 50-50 raffle too. Register by Friday, March 15th. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club's Team Trivia Challenge event is Saturday, March 23rd.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Add Wines and Unwinds to your calendar for a spring filled with fun events and workshops. March 21st, the Sparkles and Sangria Permanent Jewelry Party with Lydia at Mustard Seed Bakery. A night of sangria, sparkle, and fun. May 8th, make Mother's Day special with their floral arrangement workshop with Wren's Floral. A heartfelt and beautiful gift crafted by you for those special moms. May 17th, get cozy at their Chunky Blanket Workshop. Create your own soft luxury blanket to keep or give as a thoughtful gift. For more details and additional events being added, visit wines-unwinds.com and follow on Facebook.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now, right before your tax return comes in. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun. Shop these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week. Get a pound of strawberries, 6-ounce blackberries, pint of blueberries, 2 for $5. Brew Pub Latte Matza Pizza, $4.99 with your card. Get deals on rice-a-roni or pasta-roni, 5 for $5 with your card. And potatoes, the big 5-pound bag, $1.49. These are more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly, Waupun, all this week. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1 Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Ballweg Implement, Highway 68 West Waupun, and Ballweg Turf and Leisure North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Go online at ballweg.biz.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.